Yo, welcome back to Juicy Tech. My name is Ario the Juice. Everybody calls me Juice for short. I mean, my entire family calls me Juice. Everyone just does that. So, welcome back to the channel. I do want to speak about this real quick, which is about boot camp. So, in regards of boot camp, once you decide to enroll in whatever education institution of your choice, be sure to continue living your life, which means if you're the type of person that's like me that enjoys, going out for walks or, running, jogging, exercising, I'm here in this wonderful park called Ralph Diaz Memorial Park. It's here in Coral Springs. This is a 1 mile trail park. I come here often. It is super comfortable, relaxing. It's pretty quiet here. And I just love being amongst nature. As you can see, the sky is pretty nice. It's a very peaceful area. So back to my point, once you decide to join the boot camp, I encourage you to very much keep practicing whatever you practice outside of boot camp. So if you enjoy, painting or the arts, whatever, fitness, don't forget to keep doing that while joining a boot camp. Boot camps are very notorious for taking up a lot of your time. At least that's what I experienced within a 10-week course at a school called Boca Code in Boca Raton, Florida. It's an 8-hour-long class, which is like working a job, a 9-to-5 job. It's 8 hours of just straight learning, which is awesome still, right? You're learning how to code. But that's 8 hours of your day gone. And then once you leave school, well, at least for our situation in my cohort, we will leave class around 5 o'clock. And that's your time to do whatever you want to do. So you go home, you may have children you're raising, you may have a family, I don't know what your situation, but don't forget to keep living your life. So if you enjoy, taking your kids to the park after work, do that with school as well, right? Continue doing these things. Why is it so important? I very much think it's a real important thing to practice, because I feel like once I was in boot camp, well, I don't feel this way, but a lot of people may feel like they lost themselves because that's 8 hours of boot camp. Then they have to go home and, raise their family or whatever areas you have to run. It's so much, it's so time consuming, basically, the boot camp, or at least mine was. And sometimes you will have to go to events. You don't have to, it's optional. But a lot of times, events may occur and you may want to go and network and meet people, which is something I seriously encourage you to do as well. Network as much as possible while you're in school, boot camp. And these events will sometimes start around 4 p.m. till 9 at night. So you're just out the entire day. This is not every day, of course, these events, but they may happen like maybe once or twice a week. And again, it's optional to go to these events, but I very much encourage you to go to them, to meet people, meet recruiters, meet your peers, and just meet people that's maybe hiring for software engineers, whatever. The point is, continue living your life. If you want to go to the gym after work, working the 8-hour shift plus, 8+ hour shift. If you're someone that likes to go and, go to the gym or go for walks, runs like myself, I'm a runner. I've been running for over 10 years now. I love it very much, and I do this almost every day. But if you have that type of hobby that you do after work or school, do not forget to continue doing these things. I really hope I'm making sense right now, because that's, to me, a very serious thing that may not get talked about a lot, of just having some, alone time for yourself, or spend time with your family. If that's your thing, whatever. I don't care what it is. Just make sure you continue doing it while you're in boot camp, so you don't just feel like you're being drained with just coding all day, and you're not having a life outside of boot camp or coding. Some people may feel like that with work. You may work so much where you kind of don't have any hobbies because you're always working. I mean, I'll speak for myself. I don't think that's really good. healthy way to live life. I think there should be a balance, of course. So whatever hobby you're into, do not forget to keep practicing that hobby while you're in school, boot camp, or whatever. A lot of people do this. I've heard stories where people haven't been going to the gym for weeks to maybe a month or two because they're so busy with school or work, and that's just not good. So, and I'm really here to encourage that habit that I hope you consider to adopt, which is still have a life, not just outside of boot camp, but work. Just have a life besides just doing these things every day. You need to have something, some kind of purpose, or some kind of hobby, something fun, whatever it is. I don't care. Just do it. Just make sure you continue to practice whatever hobby you're into. I mean, there's not much to say besides that. So before you join that boot camp, do research, about the boot camp. Of course, practice before you do that. I very much, support that idea as well. Is just make sure you, seek the information and learn how to, do coding 101 before you join the boot camp. Spend your money, in that institution. I very much encourage you to learn as much as possible. A little off topic, but once you decide to join the boot camp, when you're ready, you think you need to be more advanced, you want to learn from some people who are really experts in that field, then join the boot camp. But don't forget to live your life. Do not forget to enjoy whatever it is that you're into, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. I won't get down to detail, but that's something I strongly encourage you to do. Like, it's just that serious. With that said, don't forget to what else? There was something I want to say about the boot camp. Just research. Really, that's what I want to say also. People just don't. That's something I do regret. I said this in many videos prior. That's something I kind of do regret now. Do more research. Learning how to do coding on my own before joining the boot camp. I have a wife. We have 2 dogs. We do travel a lot, so I do have a busy schedule, and it was kind of hard to balance my time with boot camp because I do have a busy schedule. Around the afternoon hours, I go for a run after work, and after boot camp, of course. And it was kind of tough because, again, my schedule was pretty tight, but I still made it work. I still found time to go out here and enjoy a nice long walk, or enjoy a nice long run, or go to the gym, whatever it is, and still was able to go to school and knock that out, and still go home to my wife and enjoy time with her, dinner, restaurant, traveling. It's fun, but it's tough because super time consuming boot camp. It was tough. The time part was really tough for me because of my schedule, but that's why I just encourage you to continue enjoying your life, because that kept me sane. Me just enjoying my other hobbies that I enjoy doing while in boot camp. It really kept me positive, and okay, I'm not doing boot camp right now, I'm not doing coding, I'm gonna go do something fun. And it's refreshing. It's really important. So go for it. Much love to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll put out more videos on my journey into the tech field. I've had some interviews. I need to document that so I can bring that out to you to see how that went, and maybe that can help you in some way, shape or form, of me just documenting my journey into this field. So it's fun, it's hard, but it's worth it. So much love to you. Thanks for watching the video. I'm out of here. See you on the next one. Peace.